Welcome to Sports Science in 3 Minutes with Will O'Connor, PhD. Today we're talking about every cyclist's favourite topic, and that's aerodynamics. This is especially important for individual triathletes or people who love to time trial. So, the paper I'm going to reference today is one of the best overviews of aerodynamics in cycling, and that is Riding Against the Wind, a review of competition cycling aerodynamics by Timothy Crouch. So if we just look at the fundamentals, faster than 50 k's an hour, 31 miles, 90% of the power is being used to overcome drag. Okay, so where does drag and the power go? If we look at this basic equation of power, it's basic enough. So total power is made up by the aerodynamic resistance. So that's the wind hitting you. It's the rolling resistance, that's your wheels on the ground. It's the wheel bearing friction. That's obviously how efficiently your wheels roll around. There's potential energy. That's going up and down hills. Okay, obviously if you're going down a hill, you need less power to generate a certain speed. You need more power going up a hill. Alright, then there's kinetic energy, and that's the energy it takes to accelerate your bike. And then that's all divided by efficiency. And efficiency is how efficient you put the power on the pedals. Does that get to the rear wheel and contribute to you moving forward? The biggest contributor to you moving forward and the power you need to generate in order to go a certain speed is going to be the aerodynamic resistance. Aerodynamic resistance is made up of two key components. The first being the wind. If the wind hits you, you need to produce more power to overcome that to maintain your speed. The second is the wind hitting your wheels. Okay, so in that sense, spokes equal drag. If you have a disc wheel, you have less drag. There's obviously different components to that. If the wind's crosswind, you're going to get blown off your bike. So generally you can afford to have a disc on the back, but not so much on the front. Then we look at where we are being affected by wind. So 70 to 80% of the rider contributes to drag. 10 to 15 is the wheels, and 10 to 15 is the bike. So 10 to 15% of overall drag is the bike. And that's not even the bike itself. That is the position the bike puts you. So I'm afraid, yes, you probably have spent too much money on your aero bike in the hopes that it will make you go faster, when in actual fact it's you that makes you go faster. And that's why initially bikes were designed to put the rider in the most aerodynamic position. Then we got some more regulations from the UCI, and that sort of restricted things to where we are now. But that is only going to help so far, and that's why if we look at Bradley Wiggins winning time trial bike from the 2012 Olympics, we see what would be called in most cycling circles is a kind of a shitty time trial bike. That's because it produces the aerodynamic position that he needs. He has 3 spokes to contribute to drag at the front, not many, and that's really all that matters. It's not really the bike that's going to help you go faster. It's you. There's a close-up of the bike. Okay, not that fancy. That's why the lower you can get on your bike, the less frontal area you have. Okay, so then if we go all the way from the top hoods down to the drops and then down to the time trial bike, you're going to become more aero, which means you create less drag and it's less power. So the summary of aerodynamics is you minimizing your frontal area. And as you can see in this photo, it doesn't really matter what kind of bike you have. Unless you're riding a fat bike, you're not going to create that much drag. So next time you're looking at those aero bikes, maybe you should consider a bike that's going to get you in the best position. That is the 3 minutes, and that is hopefully a helpful tip. See you next time. Peace.